So today I want to make a video about some shady realtors here in Orange County and their associates. The realtor that I had a problem with, this guy's name is Gregg Cochran, and he's with Smoketree Commercial Brokerage out of Costa Mesa. And also have a problem with his one of his partners, William Gold, Shady Development Company LLC. They're in Lake Forest. And also this lender they steered me to, Jack Rezick, Home Mac. So basically, yeah, this is him right there. That's the guy. His name is Greg. And yeah, basically, so here's the story. I was looking to get a house in Orange County. I met this guy Greg at open house. He told me about this off-market listing, Pissarro Street in Laguna Hills, and basically showed me the house. He told me that it appraised for 1.35 mil and that they had a new roof installed. So I went ahead and made an offer through my agent, and that was at 1.29 without doing any comp research. And then my lender had me order an appraisal, and that came back at 1.175, which is around $785 a square foot. Then when we started asking Greg for that 1.35 mil appraisal, he didn't want to share it. And then, yeah, basically that same day when I met Greg, he was trying to get me to use his lender, this guy, Phil Chernier, and told me to get in contact with him and he would get me approved at that price. But yeah, I just got my own lender, and that was kind of a weird, shady thing that he did. Then later on, after our appraisal didn't come to the number he wanted, he told my agent to have me use this other lender named Jack Rezick, and he guaranteed me that I would get the home appraised for the contract price, 1.292. So that definitely seemed shady and illegal. So I did not proceed with Jack, even though he tried to call me a bunch of times. Very shady character. Yeah, so we tried to negotiate the price down, even a little bit. I even offered to go, half and half, but yeah, unsuccessful. Basically, at the last moment, Greg finally sent us the appraisal that showed the house was valued at 1.35, and that appraisal did not identify a client or a lender, so it was kind of a shady appraisal and kind of just like a made-up one. I think they were paying the guy off to do it. But the comps on that appraisal are all out of range, and I actually showed the whole report or the appraisal to my appraiser that did my appraisal, and he said he basically outlined all the reasons why it did not seem legit, and he basically valued the land of the Pissarro house to comps of entire houses that sold nearby, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, they're basically trying to inflate the value of the appraisal, try to trick some sucker like me to pay a higher price. But yeah, the guy that owns the house is named William Gold. He's a flipper, total scammer. He basically does things to trick people. Like, for example, he basically had Greg tell me that the house had a new roof installed, but in fact it was actually just painted black. So it turns out they just painted the roof, and they're trying to trick someone into paying a higher price. Yeah, so yeah, they also never really provided any information to me with previous times the house was in and out of contract, showing me any information about that. Yeah, so yeah, let's keep going here. Yeah, so basically Greg and that guy William are kind of working together. He said they've been working together for a very long time, and basically that guy William Gold has his contractor license. But yeah, basically all the work he did was very shoddy, probably unpermitted, didn't meet any codes. Like, if we looked under the kitchen sink, there's like wires all over the place, nothing attached properly, plumbing was all shoddy. Just very shitty work, to be honest. And yeah, of course, they painted the roof to try to save money instead of actually putting new shingle roof on there. But yeah, they're trying to find someone that's going to be a sucker, that's going to overpay using all these unethical practices, and it's kind of bullshit. So I had to go ahead and report this guy to the DRE. And yeah, if you ever end up working with this guy, Greg, just know that he cannot be trusted. Pretty much everything he says is made up to try to get you to pay more than the house is worth. They're all working together to kind of do all this stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I basically would like to get paid back for that appraisal and all the other money I spent. But yeah, these are the people. Yeah, Jack Rezick, scammer. William Gold, another total scammer. Yeah, this is the dude, William Gold. Yeah, this is all his information right here. Orange County, California-based visionary. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Scam artist. Scam artist. This guy's a scammer too. Fake appraisals. And this guy right here, Gregg Cochran.